Hey guys, it's me. I'm live. It's Sonia. How are you all doing? You may notice that I'm vertical. I feel very weird about this. Ugh, I'm sweating already. I've never been vertical before in the live, but I actually tried to put the camera on horizontal mode, but I think there's something wrong with my phone, like with the pendulum. Lately, when I turn it, it doesn't flip. So anyway, hi, I'm live and I'm vertical for a change, but let me see if I can fix the angle a bit. See, the problem with this is my halo light now is like on the side, but how does it look? Say hi, let me know who's here. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me just let me just put something here to cover this. I'm just waiting to see who's gonna say hi. It's been a while since I've been live. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for stopping in. I'm just so excited to see you guys and to have a little chat with you because yeah, it's been a while. Can you see me okay? Even with like the lighting being the way it is. I'd like to have way better lighting, but it's always late at night. Hi, Patrick. Flamingo, that sounds good. I'd like to go to Florida. That has me thinking. It's been like it's been almost a year and a half since I went anywhere after my big Europe trip of 2022. That was like my big travel bonanza. And now I've been hanging out here for the last year and a half. But I'm starting to get the urge to travel again. So you guys, the purpose of this live specifically was to show you my thrift haul. Um, like back in the days, I used to talk about the news a lot. I was like a big truther. And in real life, also, like I always wanted to talk about the chemtrails and about, all the Rockefeller agenda and all this kind of stuff. And it used to annoy people because I talked about it so much. Well, now my interests have just shifted. Now I just talk about clothes and reselling all the time. But it's like to the point where in real life, also, people are just like, oh my God, not again. Yes, it's nice. Yes, free people. Okay, it's nice. So like I'm gonna talk about it here. I realized, it's really like the only thing that's on my mind these days. But I mean, if you have something you want to talk about, like feel free to bring it up. But yeah, like my Aspie interest has just shifted over to something else, and now I have a new obsession. It's weird. I never really thought that this would happen, and I certainly never thought it would be clothes, but I guess it's really just business, that's what it comes down to. Anyway, so the purpose today was to share my thrift haul with you. You guys, like I say, it's business. I'm approaching this like I'm trying to really get good at what I'm doing. I'm trying to make this a viable alternative for a new stream of income for me, considering that I have a bunch of disabilities. I take care of disabled people, and I'm not really that employable because of all this. So I need to like keep afloat, and I found this. I like doing it, and I'm trying to get better. And I had mentioned to you that I'd been studying brands, and I'm trying to find like my niche, and I'm just trying to generally get better. When I look at the things that I bought a year ago, sometimes I'm like, what was I thinking? But it's because I really just didn't know brands. I didn't really know what I was doing. Say hi, everyone, so I know who's here. You can see me. Okay, great. Okay. Well, maybe it's better this way because you'll be able to see when I show you the clothes. So I've been studying, and now when I go into the thrift store, I'm always like, only bolos, Sonia, only bolos, stick to the bolos. Bolo being be on the lookout. Like there are certain brands that have a high resale value. Hi, Bluebird. Um, those are things that, you're going to get more for them. Like you could buy one sweater for 5 and the other one for 5, but one of them is going to sell for 15 and one of them is going to sell for 60. So you're trying to get those items that have a higher average sales price. um, Hi, Diane. So you can have fewer sales but still make decent money. uh, yeah, so some of the things that I've bought in the past didn't have very good sales price. So it could be either the substantiality of the piece, such as a dress would, depending what it is, probably sell for more than a t-shirt, or it could be the brand. Like certain brands, they just hold value and others don't. And it's funny because some of these things that sell, hi Pam, some of these things that they sell for quite a lot. When you go to H&M or you go to the Gap or you go to maybe even Zara, you can pay a lot of money in there. What was another one? You had the Gap, even Old Navy. Like I remember shopping there when my son was little, and it's not cheap, but it doesn't hold value. Gap, you know, you buy it in the thrift store and you can't sell it for much more than what you paid in the thrift store. It's unbelievable. Except for like maybe a few certain things, like maybe a really good quality jean jacket. Certain things really just don't hold value, even though you paid a lot in person. And it's not only like the lower end brands like the Gap or H&M. There's even some brands that they're quite expensive, like Calvin Klein, you know. I find it's hard to sell. Hi, Jaybird. Hard to sell for a good price. Like somebody just he was clearing out his closet and he gave me a bunch of pants, and there was some mechs in there, which honestly I think that I could ask $10 for those mechs pants, and he probably paid like 70. There was a Le 31 from Simon's, probably worth nothing on the resale end, and there was a Calvin Klein, and he was like, it's Calvin Klein. And I was like, yeah, thanks, but I know that it's not really worth anything, not where I'm selling, you know. Nobody's going to give you top dollar for secondhand Calvin Klein. It's just the way it is. So I've been learning a lot, and I've been learning about what my customers like also. So I'm going to show you what I got. Let's take a hit off my vape first. Now, I'm starting to have a bit of a niche, which I really like. I'm noticing that although there's other people are selling certain things and that's working for them, like Lululemon is working for other people. For me, the customer base that I'm cultivating seems to be more eclectic, and like I had mentioned before, things like whimsy goth and witchcore and a bit bohemian and some of the Y2K. What's this? I'm not sure what you mean, Steve. Um, I'm not sure. You'll have to explain. But yeah, so some of those styles like the vintage Y2K, uh, this basically I guess the stuff that I like, even though I don't really do Y2K on myself, but I do like the whimsy goth bohemian witchy kind of witchy, meaning here's an example, okay? It doesn't mean you're practicing magic. Like for example, these kind of flat boots, like this would be in the witchcore aesthetic, which means these are actually quite modest clothes, like very long skirts, but nice materials with a nice feel, like velvet or high quality materials. And then the practical boots, come on, it's a gorgeous boot. I love this style. Look, I'm wearing flat boots right now. No, you're gonna see the bottom of my boot there. Can you see it? Okay, I'm wearing like brown suede flat boots. I love long skirts. I basically like the modest look. I don't like to have a lot of skin showing or a very short skirt. If I wear a short skirt, I always have tights underneath. So, and I like the boho kind of fabrics, and I do like the darker colors. So this just kind of really works for me. So these, actually I bought them, but for me, because I love them so much. Aren't they amazing? Hi, Susie. Yeah, so apparently this is witchcore aesthetic. I mean, it could go also with, I don't know, maybe it's like vaguely Western, could maybe go with a coastal cowgirl aesthetic, but that's not really my bag. Maybe a grunge aesthetic. I think maybe not. I think it's witchy. So this is what I love so much. Bohemian though, yes, bohemian. So really, the difference between the witchcore and the bohemian is more elaborate patterns, more flowy. Whereas the witchy stuff, it's darker colors and like a little bit more streamlined aesthetic. It's not so like over the top bohemian, very, very colorful, though the color palette is much more subdued. So actually, while we're on that subject, I'll show you something that I picked up, which is sort of in that genre, whimsy goth witchcore, also known as dark academia. It doesn't have to be all about black magic or anything like that. Certainly not. Uh, Academia. So this is a blazer, but look at this gorgeous red velvet. Oh my God, I love it so much. I just love, I'm an Aspie. I love soft things. I love things that look nice. I mean, I'm really into that, the visual aspect of it. And I just thought this was a really gorgeous blazer. It is, isn't it, Susie? And you know why I bought it right away? I'm not going to kick you off, Steve. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's cool. But we're gonna go through my thrift haul. So I'm picking up velvet blazers because while it's not the most popular item out there and it's not exactly a trend, but there is a subset of people who really like this kind of stuff, myself included, and they're looking for it. So if I find really high quality, especially like these nice jewel tone, kind of look at that, how gorgeous. My lighting's not the best here. I'm gonna pick it up because they sell for me. This is one of the things that I found sells really well for me in my store. Another thing that has sold very well for me is maxi skirts. That's also very witchy, bohemian, whimsical type thing, including though also like the very streamlined wool skirts for the winter, academia kind of stuff. Very conservative. That those are, when I go to the store now, I have a whole box full of mini skirts. When I go to the store now, first thing I do is always go look for maxi skirts. I'm always looking for plus size maxi skirts and especially denim. If I get my hands on a denim plus size maxi skirt, I know it's going to sell, So I find that's cool. What's this? Jeannie Francis from General Hospital wears velvet blazers. Well, General Hospital though, that show's been around for like what, 50 years now? I was explaining to, I think it was Gunner the other day, how soaps work and how you like watch the people, you watch the baby on the show like turn into a kid and grow up, and there's a whole new storyline and they get old. And then when they leave the show, like they had a horrible car accident or something like that. Because he's never seen it. Anyway, this was a gorgeous blazer that I got. And here's something, what's under the blazer. This is an example. Wait, this is tweak. So this is just from Simon's, but it's really nice. I don't think it's going to sell anytime soon, but I'm pretty much 100% sure that blazer is going to sell like for Christmas. So this is a brand called Frank and Eileen, which the thrift store that I go to. Hi, Parsons. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I find this brand at this thrift store. Now, apparently, this is a very sought after, valuable brand. It's called Frank and Eileen. And if you look these shirts up, hi, Kukum. Yeah, 150 years old. They retail for like $300. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, it's a good shirt, but like I don't know why $300. But apparently new $300, maybe 350. So it's crazy expensive. I know. So, this shirt resells for $100 apparently. I mean, like again, I can't understand exactly what is so special about this shirt. I mean, it's nice, but anyway, I guess it's just really good quality material. Do I ship to the US? Yes, for you guys, I do. If you ever see anything you like in a live, a video, or even my boutique, you just email me at thetruthergirls@gmail.com and I will hook you up and give you a good price too. Just for you. That's the only way I do it, because you know what? If I get on eBay and ship to the US, this is one thing that's holding me back, because the next thing is I need to get on more platforms. But here's what's holding me back. This IRS business, because with YouTube, I hardly make anything on here. Like literally, I make sometimes $50 in a month. It's only because you guys on Patreon. You guys are keeping me afloat. But yeah, YouTube itself, like it really just doesn't pay. So it is what it is. And then on top of that, the IRS takes 25% of whatever it is that I earn automatically, because I have a choice. I get in contract with the IRS and I do my taxes with them every year, hire an accountant to do that. And then I'm going to get charged the taxes I actually owe, or they take 25% off the top and that's it. It's weird because they're the only country in the world that does this, because my videos air in England and in all over the place. They don't do it. It's just the IRS. But I do not really want to get in contract with the IRS, because once you do that, you have to file your taxes every single year. Forever. You all know about the IRS. Yeah, like who wants to get involved? No, thanks. So the thing with eBay is, from what I understand, it's the same thing. If you're making money on eBay and you're selling to the US, I think they take 25%, but that on top of what eBay takes. So, I think you're lucky if you live in the US and you can do it there. You're already in contract with the IRS. But me, I'm already paying taxes here. So why do I have to pay taxes in another country? I don't live there. I don't work there. It's the internet. We're in a common space online. How many countries are watching my videos, or how many countries would I be mailing stuff to? Could be like an unlimited amount. Am I going to pay taxes in like 150 countries? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's like only they will do that. Just like only Quebec will ask other countries to serve them in their own language, or they won't do business with them. you know? So we're like that with the language, and you guys are like that with the money. Anyway, I don't like it. But if you want something, just email me, thetruthergirls@gmail.com, and we can hook it up. Yeah, because I won't be dealing with eBay. It's just us, you know. Anyway, Frank and Eileen shirt. This is a bolo, and I'm really looking for these. And I remember seeing these so many times and passing them up because I didn't know how valuable it was. So now, if I see it, I'm gonna grab it. But you know what? After I got it, I noticed there's like a tiny little yellow stain, very, very small. Maybe it's mustard. I don't know. I think somebody might still buy it. I'm very good at stain removal. You would not believe the magic I can do with chemicals to get stains out of things. All right, let's see what else I have. I'm gonna do all this stuff first. So the reason I have all this crap is because the thrift store that I go to, I mean, I'm looking for cheaper ones, but the main one that I go to, let me just check my battery real quick. I just want to make sure it's still okay. It's quite expensive, but they do have occasionally some like discount days where they do like 50% off. And of course they always do it like off season. So, at the end, like I guess it was in the fall, they were selling the dresses half price. So I bought a whole bunch of dresses. Now I'm listing them. But instead of paying $10, I paid 5, you know? So that's the that's the plan. And so then now, because we're at the end of the winter season and we're going into summer, they did a sale on all the like winter stuff. So that's how I got that. The jacket, I think I paid for it before they did the sale. I got this. I'm obsessed with Fossil. Do you guys like these Fossil bags? Well, I'm not an expert, but I'm trying to get better at it. Send me a top. Oh, you send me I'll do an unboxing. Yeah, like, okay, like when, hold on a second. I gotta deal with a troll here. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, like when Sam sent me the box of the German stuff, that was really cool. I'm obsessed with Fossil. I just love them so much. I have a couple. I've sold some, and I bought this one, and like I don't even want to sell it. And I have to have really light bags because of my injury on my back. But I think this one is light enough. Man, it's so small in here, like I can barely move. Hold on a second. It's a crossbody. Can you see it? Let me show you the other one though. It's really, really good. Yeah, I really love this one. It's not really worth that much. Like I looked up the resale value and it's probably worth about what I paid for it. I paid about, what was it, $15 or so? I don't really care because I just keep it for me. I just love this so much, this brand. Let me see, how much did I pay? Ooh, $19.99. So I paid 16 with the discount. But apparently, like, maybe I could sell it for 30, probably not even. And then with the 20%, whatever, this one's just mine. And the other one, I love this one so much. Like, these two bags were there the same day, and as soon as I saw them, I was just like, want. I just grabbed them. Gunnar went to see Aaron. So this one's Fossil too, and it's like nice buttery leather crossbody. And this is the one I'm using right now, and I just love it so much. Okay, I'll show you this one before I show you all the sweaters. Look at how gorgeous that is. Wildflower embroidery. I'm trying not to overlook things like tablecloths. I don't know if this is all that valuable. I've seen them, they selling on Etsy for like $50 or something. It's more just that it's really like the kind of aesthetic that I like. And it is a vintage embroidered tablecloth. I think it's machine embroidered, but it's just really nice. Hold on a second, let me just fold it again. And this is one that I'd like to just keep for me. Look at those gorgeous flowers. with purple and yellow. Really, really nice. Um, I think it'll be hard for me to let this one go, honestly. But I don't, yeah, okay, look. Erin has a little square table, and we have had, wait a second. Susie, let me come back to your comment. Okay, Aaron has this little table. Sometimes we like to eat at his place, but you know, Aaron, with his hands being black all the time, like he just wrecks everything. It's not his fault. It's just from the tires. Everything's always black. And interesting what you guys are telling me. So I'm scared to eat at his table and use my special cloth. Wait, what did you say this was? A tarot herbal witch cloth? Are you serious? That is so crazy. No, you're kidding. This is just a tablecloth. What? This is for tarot cards? Well, I guess if you say it is, then it is. Oh, the witches are gonna love that. All my witchy customers. No. Are you serious? Wait, you're talking about this? This is a tarot herbal witch cloth? Oh no, you're kidding. You're saying that I should say that. Oh my gosh. I was like, wait a minute. No, 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 this is just a tablecloth. I did sell a tarot cards t-shirt though. It was a really great t-shirt. Wait, now I'm having a hard time folding it. I knew that shirt would sell. It was really gorgeous. I thought it was just beautiful. I wouldn't wear it personally because I'm not into tarot cards, but I thought somebody would like it. It was from Urban Outfitters. Okay, so let's do the sweaters. Oh, you were in the tarot community, Susie? Well, I don't think it's really a tarot reading tablecloth, but I could see how that would like add to the mystique. I'm not going to do it though. No, but is it really a reading table? Really a reading cloth? Like, are you joking or you're just giving me marketing ideas? Or it really is. I don't know. Will you let me know? Okay, so this is a linen jacket, and what was great was this was when they were having their sale. So this brand is called Joie. I think you Anglos would call it Joy. You're not joking? It's really a reading cloth? All right, well, okay. Okay, so this is probably way too small for me. Let me see. It's a size small. Let me just try it on. I like it because it's like this cool, like military looking color. It feels so good going on. And it's got a nice look. Yeah, it's just way too small for me here. But it's really nice linen jacket. The purse I found that looked like a mini suitcase, the blue one, yeah, I sold it. Actually, it was Robin who bought it. Okay, so this was a linen jacket from Joie. This is a good brand. It's a good material. This one, I really just got it because it was on sale. And it's Contemporaine from Simon's. But it is pure wool from what I understand. Let me check. Yes, 100% pure wool. And I think it's boiled wool because of the knobbly texture. But that's another strategy is like, regardless of the brand or the age, sticking to really good quality materials. And actually, funny thing happened. I love these buttons too. They're pretty cool. That's a little bit witchy. But you know, funny thing happened. You think this is men's? Even better. I like selling men's stuff. But it says large. But Contemporaine is female clothing. It's for ladies. You know, it could be for men. Here's the thing about men's clothing. I had found, well, it was a while ago, like, I guess it was last summer. I was looking for stuff for men and I found all these super funky, like, grandpa sweaters. And I had bought some. And I put them up in my store, and I remember when I bought them, people were like, what did you buy that for? That's so weird, or it's so ugly. I think Erin was like, that's one ugly sweater. But you know what? It happens that right now there's a trend called eclectic grandpa, and all that crazy grandpa stuff that I bought, it sold. So that was awesome because all of a sudden my grandpa sweaters started selling. I had like two grandpa sweaters for men, plus the Christmas ones, which were pretty ugly Christmas sweater grandpa. And I have a couple that are like the eclectic grandpa style, but like for women because they're smaller and I think they're meant for women. But all of a sudden now they're more popular. What is this? Oh, yes. So this normally I would never buy because I don't usually buy this brand. It's Roots, but it is a really nice hoodie in size large. So it's a good size and it's a really nice kangaroo hoodie. And you know what though? It has one issue, which is this came out that I'm really, really good at fixing things. I know how to do like crochet and sewing and mending. So I'm going to fix this and you won't even ever know that that was like that. It'll be in good shape. And let's see what the price was. So the price was, oh my gosh, it was $6.99 originally, probably because it has a hole. I paid $3.50. So for $3.50, yes, I picked up the Root sweater. I don't usually pick them up because I don't know, they sit. I got one more Root sweater here though. This one doesn't have any issues, but it's just smaller. It's I think it's extra small actually. Let me check. Well, it's Roots. I think it's vintage. Yeah, extra small. So this one also I picked up for $3.50. It's pretty nice. I mean, for that price, how could I say no? Yeah, and Roots is good quality. You know, I find that the Roots purses they sell, I've sold Roots bags. If I find a nice Roots purse, I'll grab it. But for clothes, you know, if you look up like what does a Roots sweatshirt sell for, when you buy it new, it's very expensive. In the thrift store, they mark it up to like 12 or 15 bucks. But what does it resell for? $25. So it's not even worth it. Yeah, Diane, eclectic grandpa. This is what I love. This is Babaton from Aritzia. And it's this like oversized sweater. I think actually it's not a large size. It's a size small. But look at it. It's so big. It's got a few pills, but that's okay. I can fix that. So I like this. It's like this company, their clothes are like quite conservative, but they're very, very classical, very conservative, really good materials, right? So it's like an off-white, you know? Yeah, it's just a little bit of pilliness, but I bet you, oh, it's so soft. Let me see. I bet you this is a really good material. I forget what it was. Hold on. 100% merino wool. Yeah. And merino wool is like the top quality. That stuff, it really it holds value, you know? So that is gonna be worth something. What did I? Now this is really mind-boggling. See, the thrift store, they don't know what they're doing when they price things because they'll take a Root sweater or even like a Root sweatshirt that's like all faded and it's just cotton and they'll price it like $15. And they priced the Babaton sweater at $3.99. You know why? Because I think they don't know what Babaton is. I bought a Brochu Walker sweater. It's like a $400 sweater. Now, they had it priced at like $7 and it was in the men's section. And it's a very valuable sweater. Yeah, I could keep all of them. No, I won't keep this. I would probably ruin it. I don't like to wear too many light colors because I do a lot of cooking and cleaning. But yeah, Brochu Walker is very, very valuable. It's like really high end. And I couldn't believe they don't even know what it is. Thank God they don't know what it is, you know. They mark up the Zara. Zara is a mall brand, you know. I mean, beautiful clothes. I do like to sell Zara, but it's not really luxury, you know, or even like what they call quiet luxury, you know. Okay, what is this? This looks really good. It feels really good. Oh, Talbots. I love that. So this is also like really nice, sort of classic conservative, a little bit preppy. I love this. And it feels so good. It's like cable knit. Actually, I think they call that like a mixed knit because it has cable and different things. But let me check what it's made of. 65% cotton, 30% wool, and 5% cashmere. So like all natural fibers, super soft. Oh, I'm in love. Size small, but you know, it's pretty big. I can't wear this. It's too small for me. And anyway, I don't like turtlenecks on me, but it's gorgeous. And this one, oh wait, I have one more. I'm gonna have to go get it. This was a total score. You guys, you know how I got these gem sweaters? I went in that thrift store and I went through every single thing on the rack and I picked out all the ones that were really high quality, and then I weeded through that again and whittled it down, and I just picked what I thought was like really the best of the best. This was the best that they had in the thrift store that day. Yeah, Pam made those are really great fabrics. Okay, so this is Tweak. So this is just from Simon's. Pure wool though, and it's a Fair Isle print. You know, I'm not even worried like with these wool sweaters if they have like a hole here somewhere, which this one doesn't, but I've had them where they had small holes and I fixed them. You'd never know. And you know, thanks to my grandmother and my mother for showing me how to do those things. Look at this. Isn't this just so cute? Oh, it's so nice. I love it. I feel like this is just super high quality pure wool. So that's like for next fall, you know? I'm going to be ready for next fall season. It's and it's not itchy. You can't wear pure wool next year. Well, it depends on the wool. The merino you absolutely can. The merino, it's soft like a cloud. There's one more sweater. Where did I put it? You've got to see it. It's really cute. It's vintage and it's from something called Rosanna. Hold on a second. Well, okay, I'll show you these since I'm here, but this is a Lululemon, which I don't usually pick up anymore because it's not my thing, but they're pretty cool. And they're like a rare, it's called ice wash or something like that. And the fabric is called Nulux. Everybody wants the Nulu, the like really buttery one. This is a little bit, it's a bit like if you had Nulu, but with like a bit of lycra in it. But they're pretty cool. Oh, we'll see what happens. This one was not on sale. It was just a regular, they asked $15 for this. But I looked it up. People were selling them for like 95, 110, whatever. I put mine up for I think 90. I don't think it's gonna sell for 90 though. I think it could sell for 50 or 60 though. Let me see what else. Let me go get you that Rosanna sweater. Hi Lizzie. Après ski. Hi GTO. Give me 1 second. Let me go find you that Rosanna sweater. I just really want you to see it. Oh, it's so cute. This one's just cotton, vintage. Actually, this one's a cardigan. You know, I'd love to just keep all of them, right? I love them all so much. They're really nice. And it's going to be awesome. Like, I have so much crap in my store right now. I have literally, as I'm buying all these like really nice things, as I'm getting better at it. Oh, you got Boule boots for $10. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, as I'm getting better things, I'm taking my old stuff that's in my store and I'm donating it. Just a lot of stuff. Because in the beginning, I just wanted to have like as many listings as possible, you know, so I could get myself out there. But now, like, I'm getting rid of all the stuff. Isn't this cute? And this is like right around Y2K. It's not like mid 2000s. It's close to Y2K. I even thought it could be 90s, but it's got a 90s look to it, you know. But it's made in China. But isn't this adorable? Look at the nice colors in it. Like primary colors. I would wear this. You know, I would wear it, but there's other things I like better. But I definitely would sell it. I think I should probably pack it up. Okay, here's one that I bought during the sweater special. Oops. Actually, I'll show you this one. This one's really nice too. This vest, why does it cost $200 when it's new? It's something like $150 or $200. It's from Chico's. And it's got like little sequins on it. For some reason, this is very expensive. I'm not sure about the resale value, but it's worth something. It was on sale. I paid $4 for it, so I thought it was worth it. It's very cute. It's just like in perfect condition. Now this one's for me. I would have a hard time parting with it. Is it inside out? No. I bought this one during the winter clothing special. Wait, something isn't right here. Okay, no, the sleeves are inside out. Hold on. You gotta see this. This is the most insane boho stuff. I really like the boho. I'm really into like super long, oversized kind of cardigan or duster sweaters right now. And we had the most amazing weather today. It felt really like spring. We're not even in March yet. And it was just so mild. Check it out. Look how long it is. It's super long. Super long boho, and it looks really chic, right? With like, I had a black shirt and like a necklace underneath. I wore it the other day. It's pretty cool, isn't it? That's Anthropology. I really like their stuff. It's a bit over the top. Like, it's great for walking around looking nice. It's not good for doing housework because you're like, the stuff is like hanging into your work all the time. But yeah, it's pretty nice. So I bought this during the sweater special, but I want to keep this one for myself, at least for now, because I love it so much. And there's one more that I bought for myself, which is like my favorite. I wore it today. I didn't even wear a jacket. I just wore this. This one I bought on Poshmark though, not the thrift store. Because I had a little bit of credit there for a referral credit, and I was like, I want to get myself something really nice, and I'm going to use that $15 credit towards it. And so, wait, where's that button? Okay, it's here. So this one's Free People. I feel like from the Middle Ages, you know, it's super long. Like all nice earth tones. Yeah, I wore it out today, and it's got like a bat wing sleeve, which I didn't realize when I bought it. So it's not ideal for like moving around and carrying bags. You put your bag like this and it comes open, but it's okay. Really nice, and it's alpaca blend. And I love all the mossy colors in it. It's just so earthy looking. So this is, for me, it's like my new favorite. Actually, speaking of Free People, let me show you this one. This is a dress that I got. Like, actually, since remember I did a video about the thrift haul, I went to that little tiny hidden place and bought only 4 things. Free People pants, Free People's sandals, Aritzia faux leather leggings, and a Madewell silk dress with strawberry print. The Free People pants and the Madewell dress have already sold. They sold so fast. So I've sold 2 out of 4 pieces. And the Madewell dress I sold for $65 and the pants for $35. So it was like $95 minus the cut that they take. So definitely there was a profit there. That I'm going to go back to that store again. And I realized that my friend George lives nearby and I can park my car in his garage. I'm not going to have to pay parking. But yeah, that was a good haul. But that was like the last time I went. After that, I went like once or twice, mainly the sweater haul. But there was one other time I went where I got the Lululemon leggings, that velvet blazer, the Frank and Eileen shirt, and this. Look at this. This is an insanely fabulous dress from Free People. Now, this is like over the top boho. What I love about it is high in the front and low in the back. Isn't this amazing? And it's new with tags. How crazy is that? It's a size small, but let me show you in the like stock photo, they show the model wearing it over jeans, like almost like a really long duster. Oh my God, this thing, what? This thing is crazy. I love it so much. Like, I wish I could wear it, but it's a size small, but it's kind of loose. I would say that it would fit up to a large reasonably. Yeah, I'll try it on. But I'm like extra large. So it is small on me, but I mean I can put it on, but like if I do this part here, it's I can I can button it, but it's like sort of pulling on the buttons. But look, it is doable. But just to wear it like look how crazy is that? I mean, imagine though, like you could, wear this thing at the beach, like you put your swimsuit on, and then when you're done swimming, you just use it as a kind of cover up. That would be kind of cool. Isn't it incredible? It's not my size, but like I don't even want to let it go. Yeah, you can wear it open. I feel like I should have a black shirt. This is like ruining it. Hold on, let me go put on a black t-shirt or something. Just give me 1 second so you can see how it would look. Where's my black shirt? Can't even find it now. I know I have one. All right, well. Now, what I really need is, oh no, my fly's open. I need good jeans. That's the one thing. Like, I have such a hard time finding jeans that fit me. I bought these, are size 12, and look at them. They're so baggy. How's it? And they're NYDJ. It's like a super great brand. But like, they're like pouching, you know? I buy one 12 and I got a muffin top. I buy another 12 and it's a bag. I don't understand. It's so hard to find jeans. These are probably the best, most comfortable ones I have. But okay, so now that I'm not wearing that, my scrubs actually, then now you can see just this chair is like in the way. Oh well, yeah, really cool, eh? I'm slipping on things. Can you see? And there's like a ruffle at the bottom. Actually, I'm so short that it's like floor length on me. Can you see that ruffle? I don't know what you guys can see, but yeah, it's got like ruffly stuff going on at the bottom. Let me see what happens if I button it. Probably gonna button it wrong. How do I match these up? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I think that if I was wearing like a corset, yeah, well, Free People is pretty expensive. I mean, I've seen them online selling for like $120. Resale. Yeah, you don't know women's sizes? Well, a 12 is like extra large for women, and then a 14 is 1X. So it's like the first plus size. Actually, my bra's a little bit padded, and the other day I tried it with a non-padded bra, and then it fit more reasonably. Let's see. Pretty cool, huh? I could just put like some Spanx or something, suck it in, and put this dress on. It looks really good. I don't want to give it away. I want to sell it. I just feel like I'm not going to get what it's worth. I'm going to sell it for $50 and I'll just cry myself to sleep because I'll miss it so much. I'll probably just hang on to it for a while. And if I don't wear it, then I'll sell it. Go put it back where it lives here in my closet. Oh yeah, oh my God, this one. I haven't shown you this one. This one's really gorgeous. This is a Zara cotton, and it's new also with tags. It's really cute, and it's a 2X, so that's good. And yeah, but the tag got like wet and ripped, but yeah, it's pretty cute. Isn't it nice? So I do pick up Zara sometimes. Like it was really, really nice, and it's new with tags. Because you know what? I had some of these. They were from Antica Sartoria. This kind of sort of flowy, boho, beachy vacation dress. And I'd had them for a while, and they started selling in February, and I realized, oh, and my swimsuits too. And I realized, yeah, yeah, Zara does make 2X, maybe 3X, I'm not sure. But I'll tell you though, their 2X is like an XL. I had one dress that I sold that was 2X, and it really was. But this one, I feel like it's more, it fits more like my size. But got distracted now. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'll put it away. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I had some really, really nice new with tags swimsuits, and I had these Antica Sartoria dresses that I just loved when I found them. Oh yeah, I'm selling stuff, tons of stuff. Yeah, um, and they were sitting there for a while. I got lowball offers, and then all of a sudden in February, these things started selling, and I'm realizing, well, end of January and into February, people are buying stuff to go on vacation. So that's a good time to start listing summer clothes. So yeah, they started selling both of those Antica Sartorias and my swimsuits. One of those swimsuits, it was like the perfect swimsuit. It was size 12, and it was like cut out with a bow here, almost like a vintage look with the straps, and then 100% tummy control, and then a little skirt, and it was a beautiful floral print, and it was from Swim Solutions. And uh-oh, got stuck on something. I sold it, but I felt like it would have been the absolute perfect swimsuit for me. You know, it fit me so perfectly, and it was so extremely figure flattering. But in the end, I sold it to someone, and she's gonna wear it on vacation, because I realized that I don't wear swim dresses. I never have. As much as I like how good they make me look, in the end, when I'm in the water, I don't want to be wearing a dress, you know? So I ended up selling it, but it was like the most perfect swimsuit I've ever found. Well, I'm just going to bag this thing, and I'm going to show you something else. I also got some really amazing shoes. I just want all the air to be out of this bag so it doesn't take up any space. Look, it's all small now. Okay, so that's the sweaters. Now, the shoes. Okay, these I paid like almost nothing for them, so that's fine, because they're not like designer or anything. You guys know what these are? They're in good shape. They're Mexican huarache shoes. Mexican shoes. So apparently that's a thing. But like the only reason I got them was because I really didn't pay very much for them. Your Daisy Dukes go to your knees. Hi, Zoe. What does that mean? You got some big Daisy Dukes. So yeah, Mexican shoes. And these also, like, I didn't really pay much for them, so that's why I have them. Otherwise, I wouldn't get Vans normally. And then, you know what I realized why they're so cheap? Because there's like, you can't really see it, but there's like a little detachment here. But I mean, it's, this one, you can't really tell. It's really almost nothing. But on this one also, there was like, yeah, right here, see? It's really minor, but there's like a little detachment here, like it's been repaired. I don't know. I could glue it some more. I think what I would do is just try to sell them on Marketplace, because I could probably sell them. What do you think? Think I could still sell these for like 20 bucks? I mean, other than that, they're like new, except somebody also like took the back out of the heel here. It was like a church sale. What do you think? Do you think somebody paid 20 bucks for these? 10? I mean, to me, they seem like they're still pretty nice, even though they have some imperfections. Let me know what you think. What should I ask for them? Yeah, so those were like really cheap. And these also, this was a total score because, oh no, not these. These were a total score because, again, you think they would sell? How much do you think I should charge for them? on Marketplace. I feel like I can't put them on Poshmark because I don't like to sell things on Poshmark that have imperfections. I mean, not me, the shoes. I'm not selling myself. I'm selling shoes, Steve. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll do Marketplace. Let me know what you think I should charge. These also, this was a total score. Look how gorgeous they are. Converse. It's a special kind of Converse. I forget what they call it. It has a name. I can't remember what. There is a special name for them. Not All Star, something else. But look, they're in really great shape, right? They're so beautiful. But you know what? When I got them, yeah, they're all leather. Oh, and they're like waterproof too. And they have no scuffs. You know what? Why somebody got rid of them? Because this was all black. You see there's still a little bit of black? I cleaned it. This was all like dirty. They were dirty. That was it. So they were like, oh, they're no good. Get rid of them. And I grabbed them. I was like, they're good. I'll clean them. What size? Men's 10, women's 12. You have to have big feet for those. But like size, I would sell them as a men's size 10. Magic eraser? Oh, the like abrasive thing. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I was using my special cloth. What? What's it got now? Why does it have like little black? Oh, it's like yeah, there's a little bit of wear on the toe, but I mean it's nothing. It's not a big deal. So yeah, those are super gorgeous. And what do you think they're worth? 75 for these? They're pretty good. Some pretty minor wear. Like the whole leather area is totally fine. A little bit dirty. It's not abrasive. 80? Oh, okay. Canadian or American? That's like 105. Okay, okay. Well, anyway, I'll start high, I guess, and I'll go down. People. Oh wait, I had one more sweater. This one's really great. I wanted to show it to you. This is another Aritzia sweater, but this is Wilfred. So Wilfred and Babaton are both like sub brands from Aritzia. Look, it's all nice. It's all perfect. I'm gonna have to shave it a tiny bit. This sweater, it's called the Maria sweater, and it is, wait, 55% merino and 45% cotton. So again, really high quality materials. Isn't that nice? Size medium, not too bad. And it's got like, the sleeves are a little bit gathered, and it's very clean. Like there's really like nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna have to get some thanks for the tip. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some magic erasers. Definitely gonna try that. Zero damage. Okay, because I've been using Jude's Miracle cloth, but they were very dirty. I can't remember what else I used on it. I think I might have used a Scotch-Brite or something. I mean, it was bad. Like they really were dirty. It was like stained, you know. Okay, thanks, Steve. I'm not for sale. It's just the clothes. But thank you. Yeah, we're all priceless. A melamine sponge. Definitely gonna check that out. Okay, I gotta remember magic eraser. I might even have one around here. Maybe I'll use it on the rest of that shoe. Darn it. Okay, let's see. I got some more shoes I want to show you. What's this? Oh yes, okay. I grabbed these at the thrift store. They're Lacoste. They have a little bit of wear. Like it's really minor, but there's like a little bit of crackiness right here. And I was gonna polish them, to like rehydrate them. But as soon as I put the white polish, I can't remember where I put it. There was like just one little area where I think it was here. I applied the white polish. I was like, oh, wrong color. I think it was here. So I'm gonna have to go and get like this kind of off-white polish or I'm gonna destroy them, but they're pretty cool. I think they're good for spring. I better get on it though. But I mean, Lacoste at least, that's a pretty good brand, nice and preppy. Classic prep. What's this? Oh my God, these were great. These are so perfect. These are Vionic sneakers. Aren't they beautiful? They're just completely perfect. Nothing wrong with them. I don't have the tag on them anymore, but nice dusty pink. And it's suede and this crinkly stuff here. So that was good. And those are, they can be quite valuable. You know, it depends if somebody wants them. Otherwise, they're just going to sit. But when they sell, they do tend to sell for a good price because they're like $150 sneakers. You could sell them for like $70. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see what else I have. What's this? Oh, not those again. Oh yes, these. Wait, what happened to those little boots? Ah, I can't find things around here. Okay, these are Veronica Beard. Now this is apparently, it's a Bolo brand. So when I saw that it was Veronica Beard, I was like, oh wow, excellent. Because I found a Bolo, right? But after I took them home, I realized, well, they're a little bit yellowed on here, you know? I thought I could just easily clean it up, but actually no. They're a little yellow, but I mean, it's not bad. They don't look horrible. They just don't, it's just yellowed a bit. So let's hope that I can still sell them. But these are like $200 sneakers. No. And everything else about them is perfect. Oh, except for this. There's a little fray there. But, you know, I mean, maybe I could still get like $50 for them or something. There's one more that now I can't find it. Hold on a second. I got too many boxes here. No, it's not that. Oh my God, yes, these are amazing. This was a total score. These are so beautiful. These are Zara and they're new with tags. $129 originally. Look how cute they are. Chunky little puffer boots. And this is all suede here. And they're quite perfect. I think one of them, there was a little bit of folding like here. There's a little bit of folding or something, but I mean, nothing, not really a big deal. Pretty cute, huh? Yeah, it was quite a few shoes. I mean, I sold a lot of shoes though. Oops. I got a sticker here. It says $12. That's not for the Zara shoes. I'm not sure where this came from, but whatever. Well, yeah, it's shoes. I have sold a lot of them though, so I got a lot more shoes. They take up a lot of space though. But I got one more pair of boots, but there was one more thing, and I'm like, where are they? Okay, I showed you those. I know I showed you these. What's in here? Ah, these. How could I not get them? Okay, these boots, they were all on sale half price because they were selling all the winter stuff. So the Zara new with tags, which were selling for like, I think originally they wanted like $25 or something for them. And I got them for half of that. I'm not really sure exactly what it was, but usually they ask for a lot for Zara, but I seem to remember they weren't asking that much. I seem to remember I got them for like 12 or 15 bucks or something like that. These ones also, and these are brand new. These are Steve Madden, which is kind of like, you know, middle of the road brand as far as reselling goes. It's not like the best brand in the world, but they're really cute little Trupa combat boots. And there are actually quite a few of them out there, but whatever, you know, they're still really nice. Yeah, Steve Madden is not a bolo. But these little, so this one has a little bit of folding, And this one is just like absolutely pristine. And you know what? They were new without tags. Like you can still see the price tag and it has not even been walked on. So yeah, I thought that's pretty good. So of course I picked them up, you know, why not? I just want to make sure I don't wreck them in the box. So that was one that I really liked. Wait, yeah, this is like, I didn't pick all these shoes up just on the haul. The last time I went, I got the Zara's, the Steve Maddens, and this other pair, which I'm going to show you, and this is just like unbelievable. The previous trip, I picked up the Vionics and the Veronica Beards, and there was like one other one. Which one was it? And the Vans and the Converse and the Huaraches, those were like almost free, you know, so, and that was a while ago. So I guess I got 3 at one point, 3 at another. There was one more besides the Veronica Beard. And or maybe the Steve Madden was the same day as the Veronica Beard and the Vionic. Yes, it was the same day. Yeah, I wear hats because I have to, because it's cold. I don't buy a lot of them though. I have a hat that I don't even really like right now. I mean, occasionally. The thing is, like, I find that the big hats, I found this really gorgeous summer hat, you know, like a big straw hat. It was embellished. It had like all this like boho sort of southwestern looking stuff happening around here with like little stones and bees. It looked really cool. But where am I going to put it? They take up a lot of room. I do have one hat that I picked up, which is it's a special brand. It's from like New Zealand or Australia, and it's possum fur. Actually, I'll go show it to you. I'll go get it. This one. What's this called? McDonald. This is a very unusual. This is a bolo hat. I mean, really, it is. It's a bolo find from Australia. Possum fur. I mean, really. Will I help you get Joe Biden reelected this year? Did you guys see that video? It was like a fake video of Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin, and Putin was like doing all kinds of stuff to him. Like he was like shining like one of those little laser pens, and Biden was like trying to grab it, and he keeps it going out the hall, and you see Biden like trying to grab this thing like a cat going down the hall, and then he makes it go like up to a window, and you see Biden opening the window like he's gonna literally lead him to jump out the window with a laser pen, you know. And then you see him, Biden is sitting in a chair, and he's like sleeping, you know. Putin comes along and like attaches a bunch of balloons to the chair. And it was pretty funny. It's amazing what they can do with AI. It looks so real. The crazy hat lady. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I do have one really cute hat that I love. It's from oh my God, what's her name? April Cornell. It's embroidered little flowers. I like that one. But yeah, like, what do you think of this hat? It's cool, eh? I don't really wear hats much though. I mean, I guess I would wear this one. I look like a rich girl now. Look, I'm rich. Don't hate me because I'm rich. Hi, Mike. Yes, it's live. But see, I'm not that rich because look, I've got a little hole right here. I got like a little thingy. You can't really see it, but if you look closely, you'll see that I'm not rich. I'm a fraud. I just thrift. Hi, Jose Luis in Portland. Oh, thanks, Steve. So yeah, that's my possum hat. I left the tags on because I wasn't sure if I should return it, but now I'm just kind of like, bah. Anyway, I think it's too late to return it. I'm stuck with the possum hat now. There's like leather here in the back. It's a fancy hat. I don't know, maybe somebody will buy it. You can hardly see that there's anything wrong with it. Okay, wait, there was one more thing I want to show you. This is insane. It might be one of the best things I've ever found thrifting. It's a pair of La Canadienne boots. They're like riding boots, leather, and some extensible fabric here. I'm so worried about them getting deformed. I actually have t-shirts stuffed inside. I'm trying to help them keep their shape. And they are like new. Like there's no wear on them. They're so beautiful and so perfect. These are $585 boots. New. And they're so beautiful and so perfect. What size are they again? I think they're like an 8 or a 9. They're a 9 medium. Isn't that amazing? Thrifted. For some reason, the thrift store did not really understand how ridiculously valuable these boots are. I mean, yes, they're $585 new. It doesn't mean they're going to resell for that much, but they're still worth something. They're like really high quality. Model them? I don't think we're going to get a very good picture. It's kind of dark in here and you can't really see my legs, you know. I would, but pool noodles. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, this is like one of the most luxury items I found. I listed them for $250. I already sent someone an offer, but honestly, I just kind of feel like I'll wait. Yeah, they're too big for me though. I'm like an 8. I'll wait until somebody wants to pay me some good money for them. God, I'm so afraid that I'm gonna just like make one wrong move and scratch them or do something. I even just now when I put it back in, I felt my nail like graze it and I was like, oh, what have I done? Well, for now they're in good shape and I hope to keep it that way. Yeah, they would look good on me and I'd like destroy them in like one afternoon. I can't wear these kind of clothes. I just ruin everything. So that's it. I mean, basically I just got all these fall clothes because again, these were half off. So I think they were asking like $40. I got them for like 20. So, I mean, I thought it was a good score. I've bought luxury boots before, like Karen Millen, and not realized that, you know, there were some marks and then I tried to fix it and then it left other marks. And this is the first time I found really good quality boots that are really pristine. Oh, well, no, one time I sold some Blondos. They were really excellent. They were like my favorite. Okay, I got this in the housewares department. Have not listed these. Yeah, Susie, you think I'm getting better? What I got going on in here? I'm thrift haul. I found a lot of really good stuff, and a lot of it was half off. So these are mid-century. I mean, these are just incredible to find something like this, like 1960s, and I got 2 of them. I mean, these are really, you know, this is a real score. You don't see these every day. And people do pay up quite a bit of money for these. Cast aluminum, mid-century modern. Could be even 1950s, I'm not sure, but it's 50s or 60s. These are some bomb-ass containers right here. I have not even listed them because I'm kind of attached to them now. What is skibidi? What is it? I just said it. Skibidi? I don't know. What does it mean? Okay, and this was the other one that I found. This is also homewares. Oops. Auntie. That's me. Auntie Sonia. So look, I got another set. And you know what's crazy is I have some others like this. I have a very tall one, but it's like an avocado-y, more like yellowy kind of color. like a tall one, which I keep my coffee in, and then there's one like this, same thing, but in that yellow color, but it's damaged. So we just kept them and we're using them. So I found two. Uh, tea and coffee. Well, apparently these have a really good resale value. Yeah, they charged me $3 each, but minus 20%, so pretty good. Um, but I think I might actually like hang on to them for a while and see if I can. Okay, bye, Kukum. Thanks so much for stopping in and joining us. I might like wait and see if I get lucky and find some more. I mean, I know that I will eventually. It might be a couple of years. I'm gonna take the price tag off. That's one good thing about this thrift store. They use these little price tags that come off very easily at the Salvation Army. Oh yeah, these are made in Canada. So these are old. I think this is before the 70s. It's mid-century shit. This other thrift store, the Renaissance, oh my god, those tags are a nightmare. They're so hard to get off. Really awful. It's really, really bad. No, I won't sell low. I won't sell them at all if I get lowballed. I had somebody making me an offer today on a pair of Miss 60, like dead stock, vintage Y2K dead stock. You remember when I bought all that dead stock? Funny. So yeah, somebody like I listed them for 120. I mean, look, I see them selling for at least that on Etsy. And somebody offered me like 70. She actually asked me like, could you negotiate? She wanted to pay 60. And I was like, well, I'll do 80. And then she wanted 70. Then they have like some unevenness in the color, which I'm not sure if it's intentional or not. Maybe it's like a sun fade or maybe it's intentional. It's hard to say. It says on the label that there's intentional. But anyway, she sees them the way they are in the picture. She wants them. I think I would probably give them to her for 70. I don't want to get stuck with them. But my Miss 60, it didn't really sell much. But then again, I bought it at the end of the summer last year. So let's see what happens this year. That's pretty much it. I'm trying not to buy too much stuff. Because as you know, I have a lot. But I couldn't pass up a good sweater sale, because I'm going to need that stuff in the fall. So let me just catch up with you all in the comments. I got to send Gunnar to school tomorrow. What have you all been up to? What's new? I was reading your well, maybe not yours, but people's comments on the colonoscopy videos, and it's like, holy crap, people have had some really bad experiences. It wasn't like that up here. It was like pretty easy. It was really like no problem, no pain, nothing. Kind of wondering, like, maybe it really just depends on who does it. I was a bit shocked at like how bad it went for some people. I had really horrible experiences. But I figured, well, you know what, you guys, remember my friend Janie who used to do videos with me on this channel? Funny girl, big girl. She used to do the Anita videos with me. Well, she died of colon cancer, and she was only 54. She was like 1 year older than me when she died in 2019. So yeah, that also was kind of, a bit of a wake-up call. I thought, well, it'd probably be worth it to, yeah, because usually most of the time the colonoscopies find the problem and help, supposed to, like, they say it like decreases your risk of dying from colon cancer by 30%. So that's pretty big. Yeah, it was sad, like she got it, and what actually happened was she thought that she could handle it herself, to tell you the truth. She thought that she could just take some stuff from the pharmacy, like some Essiac or something, and that it would just go away, and that did not work. I'm sorry, Aleda, if you keep doing that, I'm going to have to block you. I can't have this in my chat. It screws up the chat. So she thought that she could just, take something like that, and she didn't get the surgery. But then she did have to go to the surgery because she had like a bowel obstruction. But by that time, it was too late. And yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I'm waiting to see if Aleda Lopez is going to stop putting her ñes in there. Trolling bot. Well, I gave her a chance. Español. Tú quieres que yo habla en español. Pero aquí nosotros hablamos inglés. Yo hablo francés también. I need to go to another channel. I guess, I can't do everything for everybody. No hay problema. All right, well, don't start trolling each other. Come on, you guys. Bad vibes. Be nice. We're all adults here. Well, actually, maybe you're not adults. Maybe you're children. All right. Well, okay. Oh, you're in Bolivia. Bienvenido. Disculpe, hablamos inglés aquí. Yo vivo en Montreal. Yo hablo francés y inglés. Pero aquí hablo solamente inglés. Porque la gente no habla francés, no habla inglés, español. It's an English speaking channel. Hey, Steve, hi, Veg Remedy. Hi, Thomas. How about it? I mean, what do I know about that stuff? Like, the bottom line was, what she said to me after was, it was a humbling experience to think that you could read something on the internet and just take matters into your own hands and you wouldn't have any issues. I mean, you hear these stories occasionally about people who went some other route and it worked. Usually it was people that the mainstream had given up on them. And I mean, all kinds of things happen in this world. Maybe some people get lucky, but it was a bit arrogant of her, I think, to think like, oh, no problem, I'll just go do this or that. Or maybe she just believed the hype that she'd heard on the internet. And yeah, she ended up getting the surgery, and then I think she was recovering. She was supposed to then like have further treatment like chemo, but what happened was her mother passed away, and I think that was really what did it. She just lost a will to live. When her mother died, she didn't make it to her chemo. She actually became so ill, and because she didn't live in Montreal, she was out in Cowansville. She was so ill that she couldn't actually make the trip to the hospital for her chemo by the time she was willing to get it. She was young. She was only a year older than I am now when she died in 2019. She was just a few years older than me. But, when I went to see her when she was in hospice, she actually said to me that it was a blessing, because it was a big wake-up call for her for a lot of things in her life and for her perspective on things. She was a Christian, and she felt like she knew where she was going, and she had a different perspective after her illness. So it is what it is. But a funny thing happened though when I went to her funeral. Yeah, may she rest in peace. I'm sure she did. I'm sure. Vince says, I'm back and black. You're back and black. Yeah, speaking of that song, what does he say? Doesn't he say, I'm back in black, I hit the sack? That sounds really funny. It's like, would you just come home from like a long shift at the factory? I'm back in black, I hit the sack. Like I'm just wiped out after my shift. No, Janie never had kids. But yeah. Yeah, so I went to her funeral, and it was really strange thing was as I was driving away, my phone was like fully charged. And as I was driving away in the car, my battery completely drained. And I said, Janie, is that you draining my battery? And I could hear her laughing. Like, you know how sometimes I'll have visions, but it was like I could hear her laugh, you know? Not like not like a hallucination, but more just like it's like I could hear her voice sort of in my, not even in my, it's hard to describe. It's a little different than when you just think about it, you know? It's not like you're hearing it with your ears. It's like you're, I can't explain it. But it was like she drained my phone and then she was like, ha ha ha, 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 you know? Like she was okay, you know? She's just pranking me. It was kind of weird. But I was pretty convinced after that that Janie was all right. She went to the trouble of draining my phone just to punk me. Oh my gosh, what's with all the trolling here? Hi, Levi. I have not had so many trolls in my chat in a really long time. Oh my gosh, Susie, when your ex mother-in-law passed, suddenly she called your ex-husband's phone 20 minutes after he was pronounced dead. You know what's weird? Hi, Trey. Um, when my father died, he actually like went into like a coma at 5 in the morning, and right when that happened, my phone and his godson's phone like called each other. And I pick up the phone and I'm like, Robbie? And he's like, Sonia? And I'm like, what'd you call me for? And he's like, I didn't call you, you called me. But it was like my phone was here on the desk and I was sleeping over there. And I was like, no, I didn't. It was my phone called you. And I was pretty convinced afterwards. Yeah, I put on a different top because I put on that dress. I was convinced afterwards that it was something supernatural, that like our phones had called each other, because Robbie and I were the ones that were really involved in taking care of him when he was in the hospital. Ah, it's a very unusual chat tonight. Um, so yeah, like Robbie and I were the ones that were there that were involved. And it was just the weirdest thing that our phones called each other. I mean, it wasn't someone else's. What was that, like an Argentinian flag? Like, where did all these people come from? There's like tons of people in this chat that I've never seen before. Where'd they come from? Look at all the trolling here. How weird. Hey, you notice that, you guys? Where do all these trolls come from? That like never happens. I don't know what a gyat is. Yeah, there's like a little troll farm here. That is so weird. Where did this come from? Never seen anything like it. I think like there's more trolls leaving comments here than my regular viewers. That's so weird. Huh. More. Maybe like one of them said like, "Hey, let's all go and troll this person." No, they can't be bots. Attracting positive energy. It doesn't look like it. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm getting. Oh, hi, Robin. Oh my gosh, yeah. February was slower, definitely. Like January, November was good. December was good. They're about the same. January was like the best month that I've had. It was really great. Hold on a second, just looking at this. And what the hell? It's just the weirdest thing. Anyway, I mean, I could block all of them. I'm kind of wondering, like, where are all my moderators? I don't know what a gyat is. I have no idea. I've never heard of it. Um, yeah, so February was slow. So I guess I could go block them all, but I'm not sure who's who. All right, fine. Okay, block this one. Yeah, Marshmallow, it is weird. I've never seen trolls in here before. Okay, I think this one's a troll. Ugh, I'm not going to entertain them with Anita. I'm not sure which ones are trolls, you know. Oh, is Amy Young telling me I'm old? Okay, great. Well, one day, maybe if you're lucky, you'll be old too. Okay, so she's a troll. So why is she watching? If I'm old and she doesn't like watching old people, what are you doing here? Why are you watching Auntie Sonia? Go find some kids your age to have fun with. It's just hi, love, love. Hey, nice to see you. Oh, there's a lot of trolls across all the streams. Not just me. It's not like a hex on my channel. A bot invasion. Yeah, but the bots say some strange things, you know. Anyway, it is distracting. I guess that is the purpose of them doing that. So that we so anyway, so Robin was asking me about sales. Yeah, February was slow. I mean, I didn't hit $1,000 in sales. Well, no, I did hit over 1,000 in sales. For me, that's a lot. But not in like revenue for me, you know. So weird. Welcome to the troll show. It's a troll apocalypse. Well, there is one way to keep trolls out. Is that you make it so that only members can comment. So you can do that. So I mean, if I have a lot of troll invasions, I might have to like have a membership on the channel. Only subs. Yeah, but they can just subscribe. Second coming of the trolls. That's funny. So Robin, how was it with you with your sales? Are you still there, Robin, or did the trolls scare you away? Oh, subscribe for 4 weeks, huh? Okay. See, I thought Hemi was a troll, but I don't know. Hired by JT to monitor my behavior? I don't think so. They can just rewatch the stream after. Oh, really? Tornado warnings in Chicago? No kidding. We're having like nice spring weather up here. Oh, maybe I'll have to put some filters on next time. It doesn't really bother me that much. I mean, seriously, I've had worse in my life, you know? Hi, Olivia. Hi, Venus G. Um, but yeah, the sales were slow, kind of, in February. But they say that like once people do their taxes in April, then like people start shopping again. I mean, it's going okay though. I just have to be careful not to like buy too much stuff, mainly because this is manageable. Like what I showed you tonight, what did I have here? Like 8 pairs of shoes and like 8 or 10 tops or whatever. Like it's manageable. You can photograph it and list it. It's just when you buy way too much all the same time and you end up with a death pile, then it becomes oh, Venus. Well, I'm a reseller, and so I was just showing my thrift haul and like my new merchandise that I got when they did the sale for they like selling off sweaters and things, and I got some really amazing stuff. Am I holistic? I mean, I guess, but I mean mostly uh just selling clothes. Hi, Caesar. I mean, in a way, it's kind of good that a lot of people who are not subscribed have somehow come across this channel because usually, like, I'm practically invisible. So hey, you know, I sell on Poshmark. I don't sell on eBay because I'm in Canada, and you know, I think that in Canada eBay goes okay, but there's some issues with people scamming with the states. I've seen like the most ridiculous stuff. But the other issue is, like I mentioned earlier, getting contract with the IRS because they're the only country in the world that wants me to do taxes in their country as well as my own country if I sell through eBay, which to me doesn't really make sense. Um, yeah, great. Well, welcome, Olivia. That'd be great if you sub. I do live streams usually once a week, and when I do a thrift haul, I show my stuff, and in between, I mostly talk about thrifting. Although I am working on a video about acupuncture because you guys know I was having like horrible anxiety. And so I had tried a lot of things and nothing was really working. So I finally went and did some acupuncture. But I think that the thing that's mainly causing the anxiety, it's related to my landlord. Like honestly, I think it's getting to me. Like they're trying to find ways to trip me out to evict me. And I think it's just like stressful. Although usually things do work out. I don't want to end up losing this apartment because as much as I complain about it, it's very, very small, but it is downtown and it is in Montreal. And I'm probably paying about half of what people are paying now because the rent's like doubled in the last 3 years. Oh yeah, my Poshmark store. It's poshmark.ca. It's Elga's Bazaar. You can go check it out. Um, yeah, I think it's the landlord like just giving me a lot of stress. Thanks, Susie. Well, yeah, I complained about the apartment a lot, but when I saw how much they're charging like $2,500 for a one bedroom apartment. I'm paying like, well, like just under 1,300 for it. It's very small, but two bedroom. Well, then again, I mean, I sort of sleep in the dining area of the kitchen, but whatever, it functions as a bedroom. But I do have an indoor garage as well, so it's pretty low. Like I would be paying more than $1,000 more if I move. When people go, why don't you just move? Because I can't afford it. Who can pay $2,500 a month? I'm going to pay $2,500 a month to live in a one bedroom apartment with my son. I'm going to lose my damn mind. I'd have to like leave Montreal. And the problem is with that is Aaron really needs me because I'm his caregiver. Like, for example, last weekend he got a really bad gastro. He was very sick and I needed to be there all the time. So what would I do? Just like take off from the South Shore and come here and spend the entire day here? What about my son? I can't this is the only way that I could take care of both of them at the same time. I can't just like drive to Montreal, take care of Aaron and leave Gunner in the dust, you know? You have to prove 3 times the income of rent. Well, I don't have it. I've said before, I only make like $25,000 a year with my caregiving job. So I've never heard of having to prove 3 times the income, but no, like that would, I don't know what I would do. Like basically the only thing I could do if I lost this apartment was to leave the city or live in a shoebox. It would just be really not good. And this has never happened before in Montreal. The rents were always relatively affordable. It's just since the pandemic and Justin's handing out all this money and the hyperinflation, now all of a sudden, like everything is way too expensive. I just had to check my battery. What's Aaron's relation? What do you mean? Like he's my son's father and I'm his caregiver. It's a good price. Yeah, you can't find a two bedroom in your small town, really. $2,000. Where am I supposed to get that money? What I don't understand is how are people living? How are people managing? Who's got that kind of money? Well, he's not legally my husband and we don't live together, but I mean, I call him my husband because, he's my partner. But anyway, yeah, so it works for us like this, but oh my God, the stress. Yeah, and it is hard doing a reselling business in a little tiny apartment. Like it's so like I got my rack here, I've got shoes, all of my cupboards are full of shoes and clothes, so much stuff. It's all just for resale. Yeah, I don't think I would end up homeless. I'm pretty débrouillard. I'm pretty sure I would find like something, but I would leave. And the worst thing is like if they take you to the rental court and they evict you, then it becomes like impossible to get a place. Nobody's going to rent to you. I don't know what I would do. I've never felt so threatened. Like in all the time that I've been living on my own in apartments, I've never felt so threatened. So that's probably why I've been really anxious. I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Well, thanks for your prayers. Usually when I worried about something in the past, like, things worked out somehow. We didn't get evicted. I'm hoping it'll be okay. In the meantime, I'm just trying really hard to, make a living, and I'm really gonna have to get on eBay at some point. Oh, hey, Olivier, how are you? Shake my butt in the camera. That would be, Kayla is probably trolling me, but that actually would be a great way for me to make some money. It's a good brainstorming here from the trolls. I can't believe how many trolls there are. I mean, like, really. Anyway, I've been on here for a really long time. I'm probably gonna shut it down pretty soon. My favorite color? Asher? I don't know if you're just trolling me. You want to know my favorite color? Um, Pink? Maybe it's pink. Move to Texas. No, yeah, and then I can get on eBay in the States and definitely be in contract with the IRS. Have you been selling on eBay, Robin? Yeah, I like the color pink. Yeah, you guys know I like rabbits. Everybody knows I like rabbits. So yeah, Robin, you've been on eBay, but are you selling to the US? And is the IRS keeping your money then? Are they keeping 25%? You sold one thing. Oh, you listed three. Was it a sale within Canada or was it to the States? Tell me what you sold. I mean, I don't know why I'm so intimidated with eBay. Everybody does it. I think it's partly like the whole like scamming thing, and it's also um it's more the IRS issue, you know. So let me know what you sold, Robin. Oh, thanks, Isaiah. Thank you, Gloria. You too, you're dealing with landlord stuff. Well, thanks for praying for me. I mean, I figure something will work out. Usually in the long run it does. In Canada. Huh, okay. Interesting. So, well, how did you figure out the shipping? Did you just do like a flat rate shipping or did you like weigh it and do that whole thing? Well, no, the thing with the landlord is no, I'm not being evicted. He's been trying for years. He's just trying to find different ways. He keeps taking me to court, taking me to court again on the 6th, but he has nothing against, like, he's got nothing on me. He claims that I owe him money that I don't owe him. But what they did was, like, when they came around for the rent increase, usually they send a bailiff or a registered letter, usually a bailiff. Well, this time the secretary came around and she had me sign for receipt. She gave me a copy and they asked me for a $240 increase. I told you this in January. But after I took it, I realized that I didn't check the date on it. And usually I'm always like on the ball. Like, they've done this to Erin before. They came in person. I was like, make sure you check the date. I literally came down and checked it. But I think she just like woke me up and I wasn't like on the ball when she showed up at my door and I didn't think about the date. And after I saw the print date was October, but I was like, okay, that's just a print date. And then I realized I don't think there was a date on there. She just told me to sign here. But I realized after there's no date. So she probably like backdated it. So when I sent my response, which was to negotiate for a lower amount, they didn't apply to the rental board to set my rent. So I was getting suspicious. And I realized they probably gonna like backdate it and make it look like, well, they gave it to me in November and I didn't respond until January. But apparently they, it has to have the same date on both documents. So you can't just like give me a blank copy and then write whatever date you want on the other one. So I would contest it. Basically, they would just be lying. Or it had the I don't think it had a date on it, but if it did, maybe what if it was the right date? And then they just ignored my response, and then they're just going to take me to court because they're going to apply the full amount anyway, like they always do, and then take me to court for eviction again. Well, sorry to hear about your grandfather, Georgia. I did send it registered mail, Susie. I did. I sent that response registered, but I think what they're going to do is claim that the document I signed was signed at an earlier date than it was. Like, that's what I'm anticipating. But we'll have to wait until, like, if my rent increase goes into effect in May, they would probably apply for eviction in June. I'm willing to bet you. Maybe they'll wait a month or two and they'll tell me that I like owe them this money. They're just so stupid. I mean, even if they did that and we went to court and I didn't pay it, I would make the case that look, the document they gave me has no date on it and that was backdated. It didn't have a date on it when I signed it. I don't think it'll work. We'll figure something out. You know, they ask for an increase every year, but usually they send it by bailiff and they ask for like maybe 7% and you say I'll give you 3. But in this case she showed up at my door and she asked me to sign it. And then I realized after there was no date on it. So she's going to backdate it and say that I didn't respond in time. I'm pretty sure it's just like an old trick and I would never normally fall for it. I've been here 17 years. They've come to my door before. I always check the date. And I've never been dicked around like this before, but I think in this case maybe, they just really caught me off guard. Yeah. But you guys know, like they've been taking me to court like every year trying to evict me for just bullshit. Like they saying I owe them money that I literally don't owe them. And I go to court, I prove that I don't owe them. I actually overpaid. They owed me money. Then I withheld the money that they owed me, which the court told them they were supposed to give me back. And then they applied for eviction because I didn't pay the full rent. That's because I was withholding the part I was supposed to withhold. Back to court. Then the last time we were in court, they're like, yeah, sorry, we overcharged you for the rent. We're charging you more rent than you owe. So we're going to fix that. And then back to court this week or next week. Even in spite of the fact they admitted that in court, they still want me to come back to court. It's so stupid. That I'm not worried about, but I don't know what they did this time. I know they did something weird. But the building's now under new management. Because I think that it could also be that she didn't like backdate it. Yeah, they're playing absolutely dirty, like extremely dirty. And one year I had to get a lawyer. I had to pay her $1,000, and then they refused to talk to the lawyer. And then the day of the hearing, they dropped the case. But I had to pay her the full amount because she had to go to court. You guys remember? Tell them to give you $15,000 to buy you out. See, the problem with that, Robin, is $15,000 doesn't go very far. It's not worth it. Like, I mean, if your rent is $2,500 in 4 months, that's $10,000. So it's like 6 months of rent. In the big picture, it's nothing. It's not worth it. And besides, like I've said a million times, like I have to be near Aaron to take care of him. Because somebody asked me that. Well, what if they offered you 30,000? It's not even worth it. I'm still screwed. What can you do with $30,000? How far is that going to go? Yeah. Okay. I guess, Susie, you can check your tarot cards. I'm not really worried about it. I feel like in the big picture, things are going to work out one way or another. Well, I'm gonna have to get Gunner to bed. Hopefully it's not too late because I do want to get him to school. Well, I can't move to Montana. That's not realistic. Okay, well, I've been here talking for a very long time, but it was good to see all you guys. Thanks for stopping in. And I guess I'll be here with an update on the acupuncture. I have to stop talking. On my throat's getting sore. I got a fuzz in my throat. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Okay, have a good night. Bye.